country who must control their own bodies, not politicians. So my promise to you is that I will never nominate anyone to the Supreme Court who is not 100% pro Roe v. Wade. What this campaign is ultimately about, and Alexandria made the point, it is about changing our national priorities. Instead of giving tax breaks to billionaires, instead of spending more on the military than the next 10 nations combined, we are going to address the needs of the working class of this country. We are going to take on the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality, where 3 people now own more wealth than the bottom half of American society. Now, Nelson Mandela, one of the great heroes of our lifetime, he said something that was very succinct and very profound. And what he said is, and I quote, "It always seems impossible until it happens." It always seems impossible until it happens. And this is a man who walked out of a jail in South Africa to become president of that country. But what Mandela was saying is that the establishment, the economic establishment, the political establishment, the media establishment tells us every single day not to dream big, not to have high expectations, not to believe that we can make fundamental changes in our society. But we know differently. We know that the history of change in America always takes place from the bottom on up. That is the history of the trade union movement. It is the history of the civil rights movement. It is the history of the women's movement. It is the history of the gay rights movement. It is the history of the environmental movement. And where we are right now in this pivotal moment in American and world history is a moment in which tens of millions of Americans from California to Vermont have got to look around them, stand up, and understand that the status quo just is not working. Don't tell me that when we stand together, we cannot create an economy that works for all, not just a few. Don't tell me that we cannot have the best public educational system in the whole damn world. Don't tell me that we cannot join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all as a right. Don't tell me that we cannot lead the world in transforming our energy system and creating millions of good-paying jobs as we combat climate change. Don't tell me that we cannot end a racist and broken criminal justice system. Don't tell me that we cannot have a sane and compassionate immigration system. Don't tell me that we cannot move aggressively to end gun violence in America. And don't tell me that we cannot protect a woman's right to control her own body. brothers and sisters, I'm a United States Senator and I deal with the corporate elite every day. I deal with the greed of Wall Street and the insurance companies and the drug companies and the fossil fuel industry and the military industrial complex and the prison industrial. I know all these guys. They are powerful people. They have an endless, and I underline the word endless, amount of money. But at the end of the day, the 1% is 1%.